Hello guys, my name is Jana. I'm from Ukraine, and today I will spend 1 hour with you and we will discuss what makes Ukrainian single moms tick. I'm also the host at UkraineDating.tv and coach at Match Guarantee. So let me show you a short video and you will know a little bit more about me. Guys, glad to see you all today with me. So you also can leave your comments and maybe you also have some ideas. How do you think Ukrainian moms cope their motherhood and what makes them tick? So what encourage them to be energetic, to be good moms? As you know, Ukraine is very traditional country and our Ukrainian ladies are good moms which take care about their children, try to educate them, try uh, to give good education to their children, try to organize some entertainment. 1 second, I will distract the chat. Hello, Juan Antonio. Yes, this is live. This is live now at Match Guarantee. So welcome. So guys, you can leave your comments. I will return to the chat after I will share my topic with you. I want just to share my opinion because I'm also a single mom and I will tell you today what makes us tick. So the most important reason of course, is responsibility to our children, what it means to be a good mom. It doesn't mean only to upbring our children, to give them education. It also means a lot when we can spend quality time to tell what is good, what is bad. And we also should stay in a good spirit because we like the best example for our children. And we can tell a lot of times what is good, what is bad, how you should behave, but we are the example number one in life of our children. So without good example of our own life, it would be pointless to tell anything. What encourage ladies to be active, to be positive, to be energetic, to be a good example for children? Of course, this is support of beloved men and full of adventures, exciting life. But unfortunately, sometimes it happens, and nowadays you can meet very often ruined families, so some divorces, and when a woman, she become a single mom, so she need to be a mother and a father to her child, and she need to organize good lifestyle for a child and to close a lot of questions in many areas of life. So where we take this power, where we take this source, I'm sorry, for to be positive mind and good mothers. Guys, for every woman, it is very important to take care about herself, to have just few hours during a week just for ourselves. It can be sport, it can be interest in book, it can be salon of beauty, it can be some trip, meeting with friends. These things which also fulfill our life and gives us energy, because every lady, when she fulfill with the energy, she stay in a good spirit, and she can share, produce also feminine positive energy, and to share this energy with every member of your family. First of all, of course, this is our kids, when we communicate every day with our partners, with our parents, with our siblings, with our friends. So, woman who will be exhausted and unhappy, she she is empty, she can share nothing. So very important, of course, to have your own exciting life, and of course to involve in this life very actively children. So it also can be some classes together. For example, Ukrainian moms, we nowadays really exciting to get our children to some classes like dancing, like sport, football, drawing classes, language classes, and we dedicate a lot of time to that. So we usually have like two types of schedule in normal life. I mean, when all of us lived our usual peaceful life in Ukraine. So usually single moms, they are working. So they have work. Usually it's from 9 a.m. till 5 or 6 p.m. Depend on every situation. And after our work, we need to dedicate time to cook dinner, to take our children to some classes by schedule. Also, a lot of ladies, they visit like yoga classes or gym, or some other things. So need to cope with this tight schedule, and Ukrainian ladies can successfully do that. So where we take time, interesting question, but I think we can cope this tight schedule, and just to be energetic. So it is usually early, get up, provide your family like breakfast or some lunch boxes for school or for if it needs to our children. Go for a walk. After work, take children from school, or if children adult like teenagers, they can go from school by their own. To get them to the classes also depend on age, to visit your own classes, and spend time on weekends, of course. And when lady has this source of where she can take this energy, she will be fulfilled and share these positive emotions, positive mood, and the best motivator, the best driver to organize all this lifestyle and to be active all the time. Of course, this is something biological deep inside in our mind, is motivation to take care about our children in a good level. So this is the best drive. So when your child can smile to you, become happy from small things, from some events, from some adventures, it is really nice. Nowadays we have a lot of modern entertainment things when we can go with our children to some mall for some playground, spend some time with animators, maybe some like games. Also, we can spend this time at home. Also nice when mother can partly do some home education. For example, read books together, or make like duty for a child to read books. Good literature is always a wonderful source of knowledges when a child can educate and create imagination and develop the imagination, and to take to receive some new knowledges. Also, Ukrainian ladies like special blogs for women, blogs for moms, for example, when women give advices and support each other. Because to be a single mom and to provide all this lifestyle, to organize all these things in life, very important to have some support. If the lady is a single mom, doesn't have husband, she is divorced, for example, she also can receive this support from her friends, from these blogs, when some lady who want also to share her knowledges, her advices, to incentivize and motivate other moms to share their experience between each other with special chats, for example. It's also quite popular. And I think very good example and support we're receiving from our moms, because our moms like something from childhood when we also will respect the most. And as I will talk about my family, for me, my mom is like the best example how to be a nice lady, a good mom, a good wife. So from my childhood, with my own eyes, I could see how she tried to organize all the home stuff. She spent time with me, with my brother. We went to the parks from time to time. My parents, I mean, organized some um, like birthday parties, and it takes time, it takes resources, it takes some effort to provide all this interesting lifestyle to our children. And the best gratitude is when you can see that your child is happy. So nowadays, Ukrainian people really like addicted to create some huge parties. Like in my childhood, it was mostly at home. So my mom cooked a lot, and we invited my friends and had some home party. So nowadays, usually it happens in some cafes, maybe children cafes with animators, with a lot of stuff, which you just need to organize, to order, to pay for it, of course. So different balloons, different cakes and cupcakes, very modern, stylish, fancy, I can say, presents, of course. And when you organize this level of holiday, we also feel happy with our children, happy to see our children happy. So it also motivates. And our moms like still stay in our best example and the best support, maybe because moms, also women, they have this wise experience, and they bring these wise advices, and they will wish only the best for their child. So we, even when we stay an adult, we still stay in child for our parents. And in Ukrainian culture, like, as you know, guys, we have very tight connection with the family. So from time to time, so important to visit our parents, or when they can visit our place, when we have these sincere talks. For me, my mom is best friend ever. During all my life, she will give me the best advices, which would be the most useful for me. And I appreciate this a lot. If I have any problem, I will come to my mom and I will share everything I feel, and I will like seriously listen to her, what she will recommend to do. It doesn't matter that every time I will do exactly what my mom says to me. So I'm an adult person, I can have different maybe views or feelings on some situation. But I think a lot of ladies, they really uh, agree with those advices, and it create a huge support, and yeah, motivates really a lot. But what the most important like point of view I want to bring here, guys, in our culture, lady can feel completely happy when she has full happy complete family. So when she has husband, and she has good relations, because it is difficult physically and first of all emotionally to be single mom. So of course every lady, she really crave to have this healthy relations with the support, with all this exchanging of energy. So some support and protection from men, and she give back her feminine energy. And in this spirit, in this level, woman feel herself the most resourceful. And our ladies, they can be mother, father, they can do physically all the upbringing, but of course, emotionally, it would be much better if the lady will have a life partner, even if she after divorce. So I think every lady after divorce, she dream to meet a real life partner forever to create happy new family when this man will accept adopt her children and become a real second father to her children. And it means a lot. That is why our ladies such traditional, such like motivated to meet someone. That is why you can see at our database match guarantee a lot of ladies who still trying to find their life partner because they want to be happy. No one want to be lonely, single, because for lady, super important emotional part of our life. And even if the lady can provide her life and life of her child financially, anyway, she will feel like empty space inside her family, inside her home, like we have something in our blood, some engine which like we need to take care about someone, to cook for somebody, to greet from work and to provide to work, school, to have this uh, everyday maybe routine with some vacations or something, and then ladies feel happy and resourceful. Guys, I will go to the chat if you have some um, comments, some ideas. What do you think our ladies, which way they try to be good moms? Simon TikTok. Yeah, this live stream was rescheduled, so we have some comments from a previous announcement. Juan Antonio, lovely lady Jana, I think a good mother's life revolves around caring for her children. She looks hard to provide the best life for her children. She wants her children to have the best outcome in life. Yes, it is very true because children is a huge responsibility, and for our culture is like the main goal to realize yourself first of all is to create family and to have children. I think this is goal number one for every Ukrainian lady. Doesn't matter which age. So some ladies, they can get married very young age. Some ladies with a modern lifestyle and life views till maybe 30. I think all of my girlfriends, they already have this wish, even if they were not successful in relations before or have some unhappy life experience with their previous partners, which didn't lead to marriage. But near 30, every lady even become worry a lot if she don't have a life partner and she really dream about full family and children. And I know some girls who visit even psychologist if she is 30 already and she couldn't realize herself in family life. So guys, not a career. Career is nice when you can provide your life on a good level, when you can let yourself to buy good quality expensive stuff, but it will not fulfill our life on that level we dream about. It is just stuff and nobody become happy just to have money. And tricky thing with the career for Ukrainian women, I think we understand this a lot. and don't think the same as Western society, because if you will chase in your career, it would you can't admit that moment when you need to stop, because every stage, every level up in your profession, you will be more involved in all the processes, and you will have more and more huge goals in the future, and you will have more responsibility as well, and more hours when you need to be involved in this working process. So this is tricky thing about career, because I don't think that ladies can stop in time, especially when you already have this high position, good income. Nobody will want to lose it, to reject. Yes, it is a problem for ladies who has children at a young age, like below 30. It can be a problem to find a good job, for example, because of she has children. From time to time, children can get flu, and she needs some treatment holiday, treatment vacation to take care about her children. Of course, not every company will be happy about that, and maybe in some ways they will prefer ladies without children, but it never was a reason to stop, not to create a family, and not to have a baby for Ukrainian culture. So I'm glad about this, glad that our ladies understand that, and nobody even like try to bring us in this way. These values, they come from generation to generation from our parents, and we absorb and absorb these values from our parents. And our ladies here can be at the same moment mothers, wives, and employees, or to create something, their own business maybe at the same time. And that is nice, because when you already like become closer to 40 or something, biologically it is more difficult to get pregnant, to have this healthy pregnancy period, to have biological childbirth. And I think also it would be more difficult physically than to cope with a small child physically, because on sleepless nights, because you need to like reheal after childbirth, and in young age it's more easy for women. Carlos Cabretti, hello to you, Superman picture on avatar. Hello from Washington, D.C. Hello, Carlos, glad to see you. Juan Antonio, lovely lady Jana, the mother's priority is her children. She has little time for herself. Her personal happiness isn't important. She has to be strong all the time. It's exhausting to do it alone. It is very true. That is why our ladies so like put a lot of effort, not to forget about ourselves. And guys, even ladies who has not very high income, they will try to take care about themselves, to visit some beauty salons and to do some manicure, or to treat hair, to treat skin, or to do something. So it is part when lady can feel herself realized like a woman. It is very important for our culture. Don't forget about yourself, because if the lady will be realized like a woman, if she will be a happy woman, she also will be a happy person, and it means she will be a happy mother, and she will have much more energy to share with everything, to organize. Yes, it is difficult. It is definitely difficult, but it doesn't mean that this is impossible. And our ladies like know a lot of secrets how to do this, but it is critically important not to forget about yourself. So of course it needs time and expenses, but if you will reject this care about yourself, I think emotionally it would be much harder for a lady if she will forget about herself, if she will look bad, if she will not receive compliments from other people, which is critically important to feel yourself like a bright woman. It is very important. It gives us power. Encourage ladies. Little time. Yeah, some girls I know even they go to some sport like stretching or yoga or something, even at their break on at work. In Ukraine, we have 1 hour break at working time, and some ladies they try to spend this hour like to go somewhere in the place next to their working place for yoga classes, for example. Juan Antonio, I'll reward it. Her personal happiness is not priority. Scratch the not important. Okay. Partly I am agree, but at the same time, every lady, if she will have this opportunity to become happy woman, she will put the best effort to achieve this. Because as I explained, she will have much more benefits when she will be realized like a woman and have a full family. Prashant Goda, hello, be strong, give them education. Yes, of course, education is a must-have in 21st century, and out of like local usual education, like children garden school, college, university, we really nowadays it is impossible to imagine some child who doesn't visit any classes, any sections. So box, football, karate classes, dancing classes, theater, painting classes, what else? So different, but every mom try language classes. So we educate our children, guys. We have very popular like education for children from 1 year and a half. So group of small children, and moms come, sometimes fathers, but usually moms come to this class with their very small children, and their kids they are dancing, drawing, teaching some poems, some songs, children's songs. They develop their motor skills with like Montessori program, and these classes are quite expensive, so not for everyone. If a family or single mom has this opportunity, but she understands that she invests in education and her child would be more developed, more successful. Some school program would be much better for a child, because especially first 5-6 years of age of child, like they are like sponges, and they absorb all the information and memory and all these skills which will be important. They would be very important in adult life. So we try to prepare some background to our children with this education. Guys, 1 second, please. Gregory, hello to you. Buenas tardes. There are mothers who, in fact, are real mothers, and they are those that, in fact, prefers to be a woman than a mom, and that's worldwide. Yeah, of course, different personalities, different life position, different life experience, different effort. Some ladies, they are more focused on themselves. Some ladies, they are more focused on their child. So my position is some golden middle, because if the lady will concentrate all her life and all her free time only at herself and don't pay attention and develop some skills and spend time with her children, she will be selfish, and children, they will maybe be okay, upbringed in a normal way, but it's a little selfish. And also some moms who organize all life of children and forget absolutely about themselves, it is not healthy as well. So no need to be this addicted mom which try to control her child every second and try to even wear her child with the clothes till 7 or 10 years old age. It is also, as for me, not very healthy position. So every mom has her individual program of upbringing. Some moms talk, some moms more strict and demanding in their expectations to children. Some parents can be lazy, and it is comfortable just to give some device, some smartphone, and a child can spend just some time, hours in internet or something with the games or videos. So of course, everything is very different for every person, but better to be somewhere at the middle, when you can spend time with your child to educate, when you can also pay some time to herself and her development. It would be more healthy position as well. As I told, we are examples for our children, and especially if it is mom of a girl and she will not take care about herself, she will not be a happy woman, she will subconsciously show and form this lifestyle for her daughter, and her daughter, when she will be adult, she will not understand how to live. She will not maybe respect herself. So we are the best examples for our children. So need to be very careful what lifestyle we lead, and how we behave ourselves, how we speak in, how we eat in, what we eat in. So everything is formed. It is the most huge formation for our children, our lifestyle. Juan Antonio, lovely Lady Jana, things may be so difficult. The single mother may find herself crying from her situation, not in front of her children, but alone, where has no one to hold her and make life better. Very true, Juan Antonio. Very pity for those ladies who feel absolutely stressed. Of course, they can have emotional problems, psychological problems. If the woman doesn't feel herself happy, if she sourceless inside, if she empty, of course, she will have this lack of energy, and of course she can have this emotional crises when she will be depressed, and maybe very serious depressed. It's very brightful, you can see on those ladies who don't have any support. For example, she has old parents who has just their entertainment and can't help to her, or not healthy maybe, and can't help also to take to spend time with their grandchildren. And this lady need to be a mother, a father, a provider, and if she has a low income, of course she will feel depressed, because without opportunities, financial stability, she cannot be able to organize good level of life for her children and for herself as well. And this is like a snowball which have just new and new problems, take new and new problems. So yes, some ladies really depressed when they can't organize their life of good life for their child. Lovely Lady Jana, we are better together. Absolutely. Absolutely, Juan Antonio. This is the point. And for Ukrainian ladies, I don't know any lady, guys, who don't want to meet a lovely partner, life partner, to be happy, to be complete woman, to have complete family. So I don't know ladies who will say, I'm okay alone. I enjoy my life. I don't want any man next to me or something. I don't know such ladies, really. So of course we are better together, and this should be this way, both ways work, and people will complete each other and bring good things into each other's life. Of course, if they are happy together. So this is our goal to achieve, to meet in our life that person who will complete our life when you feel resourceful. Jacob, hello, Жаночка, and everyone. Well done, Jacob. Yeah, this is Vitochka. Vitochka, she gave this example, and this is very pleasant, guys. Жаночка is like, we have, I don't know, in your culture, I never met this. I don't think that you have such a manner in your culture. Like you have usual name, for example, Katya, and we have full name, which is Yekaterina, and we have some cute name, and people can use this cute name. It is not official, so people don't use this at work, of course, on some official level of communication, but some people who on a close hand with you, so your parents, your partner, your friends, they can give these cute, lovely, tender names like Katyusha or Жаночка, Dianochka, Vitochka. Yes, we use this, and we use this only to those people when we wish, when we have good emotions to this person. So thank you so much, Jacob. It is very pleasant, by the way. Booman, intense. Hello to you. Welcome to Match Guarantee live stream. Single mothers are not interested in marriage, they are just interested in their child. Absolutely not true. You can meet such ladies who will be addicted too much, like more than healthy, to bring their children. But I don't think that this lady will be happy if she will stay single forever. Of course, every lady want to have a good supportive partner next to her. Usually it can be only a problem if single mom, so she has also some family experience which was not successful if it came to divorce, and she just tried to be more careful in her choice, more picky, not because of high standards, with the healthy standards. Like if the reason of her divorce, for example, was abuse or addiction or cheating or something, it was bad example to her children, and the next her partner, she will try to avoid the same characters, which can cause the same problems, because she already has this experience, she is mature, and why she need to choose those men who will repeat problems, and she will be not successful twice, and it would be on the eyes of your children. But I'm not agree that they don't want, no, guys, not in Ukraine at least. Oh, I forgot. Buenas tardes, Jana. Thank you, Gregory. I like this our language game. Jacob, to Juan Antonio, that motto of "We are better together" left a lot of US women a long time ago. Unfortunately, but I still believe, guys, that not for all Western women it passed long time ago. I hope that the situation would be fixed in some magic way very soon. Saini, such a cute voice on your avatar. Hello. Hello, Jana. How are you? Thank you so much for your question. Today I have such a day, guys, when I have tick only at my eyes because of my daughter. What can I say? Children, kids are kids. Not everything all the time the best and so brightful in our life. So motherhood is wonderful, but we have some issues sometimes as well with our kids. Jacob Jana, I have many variances of your name I will be using in the upcoming streams. Okay, so you prepared a list. Appreciate your effort, Jacob. What? Привіт! Привіт, Жанна. Saini G, I want to fight on the side of your army, but how do I get there? What do you mean, side of my army? Single moms? I don't think that you can be a single mom if you are a man, or maybe this is a lady because I'm sorry, for me it's difficult to understand just because of avatar or because of name. You can give me some feedback here in the chat. Tell me, please, where are you from and what side do you mean of army? I think this is a very good side when ladies they really try to be good mothers, good women, positive mindset, optimistic to bring our children in the best way we can provide for them and to be at the same time good and wonderful, inspiring women. Oh, bon appetit to you. Sure. Saini, if a single girl has good values, then there will be no problem in making her a life partner. You know, it is very deep topic, very deep and difficult topic because not enough just to have good values. Also, it depends on what level of life, what kind of life this woman has. If she busy all the time with her children, with her work, and she has no opportunities to relax sometimes, to visit some interesting places where she get know someone new. For example, her work can be somewhere at the office, not with some when she can get know some new people, or in women's like all her colleagues are women. So it can be a problem even for good ladies. I know some very good women who looks beautiful, who has good values, good personalities, and they are just not lucky. Also, guys, depend how successful you are, how lucky you are to meet someone. Some ladies they not afraid and not shy to use such services as marriage agencies, for example, and it can be a good solution because sometimes we are so busy with our life providing like not as simple to meet sometimes a good person, or they can be has like trauma or something from previous partner, previous ex-husband, and trying to avoid the same personalities maybe, and maybe only if she will meet very special man who will have this give this trust to prove that he's special man who can take care about this lady and her children. She can melt and open to such men. I think I really did dream about this. Gregory, what? You just made me hungry. Yeah, me as well. Not what. What? Downside of being late. No idea what was discussed about single moms and what makes them tick, where they find the source to be active, good mothers, good women. Sorry, my man. Oh, these children belong to my sister. Okay, so this is your niece or nephews, guys. I missed all the time. Nice, very smiley voice. Thank you for sharing with me. You're cute to know. You're from India, Saini ji. Okay, thank you. Thank you for response. So you staying here also to educate, to get know about relations, Ukrainian culture, maybe. But Vajana, true, you need to relax sometimes, though I'd imagine that it might be difficult if you have to work all day and have a child to look after in the evenings. Also depends on the woman's preferences. Some prefer to go out, others prefer to read a book, do art, watch TV show, movie, etc. Weekend are great for relaxation, I think. No school work stuff. Yes, very true. Yeah, I agree with that. And as for me, I prefer all types of this entertainment, which like charging me. Without this relaxation, you will feel exhausting. So yeah, very important. Also, guys, our parents really help to us, especially if their daughter divorced and become a single mom. They really try and wish that their daughter will find her happiness. So it means that she needs some time for rest, for maybe some dates, if she has this opportunity to create her new life, private life. And our parents help in a lot to stay with children. First of all, just because they are grandparents and they enjoy this time with their grandchildren, also help us to bring our children to give some values to to spend time. Also they have this huge pleasure, like in Ukraine it is very usual when parents, even full families, they can bring their children for all the weekends or for all holiday vacation to grandparents, and grandparents try to cope with these children. And it helps a lot because it will create some free time for parents, for single moms especially, and she will have time for sport, for vacation, for some things she need, for date, for meeting with friends, which is very important. Not to get homesick, not to be this squirrel in the circle. Gregory to what? Once I get out of here, being here for 3 hours trying to get loaded. Hopefully you will have your break soon, Gregory. Juan Antonio, it is time for breakfast. Bon appetit, sportsman. Jacob to what? I missed the topic as well, so I have no idea what makes Ukrainian single moms tick either. Exciting life, full of events and supportive partner, if to be brief. And responsibility to be a good mother, of course. Tommy boy, hello, my friend. How are you doing today? Jana, girl and gentleman of Match Guarantee. Saini, don't you guys post war videos on YouTube? Is this a question to our chat, guys? I don't think, but I read some comments that we had some new video about war, which is very discussed. And you still didn't give me an answer of what side you want to support on our side. Juan Antonio, scrambled eggs, of course. breakfast of sport guy with bacon, green peppers, onion, and mushrooms. One more teaser here. Please, somebody take what and Juan Antonio from the chat. Like I like you guys. I always like when you come into my live streams, but not with the teasers. What to say? Those streams are on Ukraine Dating.tv channel. Mm. I think you mean Vita's stream about war events, maybe. Okay, guys. Also, I want to share about our membership at Ukraine Dating.tv channel, and want to introduce you a small intro video.
Do you want a high value, beautiful traditional woman worthy of your love to create your family? Then listen up. Time is our enemy and complacency breeds failure. So you must get off Tinder, man, and stop dating those feminazis. You see, to get the life you desire and deserve, you've got to wise up and figure this shit out now, or your dreams, they will simply pass you by. First, you need to know that you've been lied to. That's right, despite what all your American dating experience has shown you, I promise you, high-value traditional women are not extinct. You'll see that with your own eyes when you join today. When you join the Brotherhood now, we're practically handing you your success on a silver platter. You'll discover the who, what, where, and how that you never imagined possible for yourself. Would you agree that for you to conquer what's been impossible for you thus far in life, well, you need some help, some guidance, and most importantly, to all success, mentorship. Well, that's all here for the taking when you join our Brotherhood now. You choose the membership level with the game-changing perks you need most to shortcut your success, saving your money, and more importantly, saving your time. Now, I'm gonna ask you for a little favor here. You see, frankly, the problem we've had is those fucking trolls and dick pickers freaking out our live streaming ladies. So we've unfortunately had to make our live chat for members only. So do us both a favor and join up right now. It's less than a bowl of borscht, yet it will help you in spades. Now I'll turn it over to Joseph Ricards to highlight some of the kick-ass perks of each of the 4 different membership levels.
Thanks, Andrew. Okay, level 1, Truth Seekers, is a measly $4 a month. Gets you unlimited live chats and a free lady cam share, so you can ask all your burning questions face to face with our genuine Ukrainian beauties. Level 2, True Believers, gives you 3 free lady cam shares, and at each higher level membership you get more and more lady cam shares, with unlimited at level 4. Level 3, Borscht Brothers, gives you our shit ton of goodies. You'll get exclusive access to our Brotherhood closed community, free membership to our $75 a month men's group, Lion's Den, where iron sharpens iron. Level 4, Braveheart Brotherhood, at only $100, yet just the bonus perks alone are worth $510. Check it out. You get all the perks from the first 3 levels, plus you get our coveted scam check service. Listen, man, if you are one of these poor bastards paying per letter to communicate with women from Eastern Europe during our age of free communication apps, guys, you need to wake the fuck up and stop simping, because you know you're only being scammed. And after our scam check, you'll finally understand what's really going on. So once and for all, you'll be able to put your mind at ease. Trust me, whether you join at $4 or $100, this is a complete no-brainer. So go ahead, click the join button now and join our Brotherhood. Remember, at any level you choose, you can get unlimited live chats every single day and live cam shares with our beauties.
So guys, you could see some important information about Ukraine dating channel. And if you have any questions, you can ask also. And hopefully it was useful to understand, which will help to many guys in the future. Returning to the chat, Tommy, Jana girl, guess what I want for breakfast? Not have. Okay, so no teasing here. Oh, Tommy, I'd wish you for breakfast something also healthy but very tasty. How to guess? I have no idea. Juan Antonio, bro, my teleportation device is still under development, else I'd send it over. I need one of those devices as well for me, please. But Jana, in regards to single Ukrainian moms, how do you think they try to get some relaxation time when they are separated from their family now due to the ongoing war in Ukraine if they had to flee? Yeah, now situation is very different in Ukraine and out of Ukraine as well. In Ukraine, the problem is the war, sirens and blackouts. Sirens problem because during sirens, nothing can work. So if you usually have some classes or gym, for example, it will not work. So people not allowed inside any areas, any supermarkets or gyms or post or bank, anything, everything should be closed. Outside of Ukraine, another problem. One more problem in Ukraine, that problem with the work. Like not every person can provide our life on the same level. Prices, expenses are higher because of war, and a lot of people lost their job, and that is also a problem. So need to cope with these more expensive prices, and how to visit something, to go somewhere, to spend some free time if nothing work, or you need to provide this, pay for this. Outside of Ukraine, another problem. Yeah, like for example, I stay here with my daughter, and not all the time, even when I have my brother here or some friends, not all the time I can rely on somebody's support. If I need to go somewhere, for example, it is more difficult because I can't leave my child alone at home, especially for a long time. So this can be a problem. Also, when you stay like a refugee, when you had to move, you need also to find a new work to provide your life, to provide life of your child. Thankfully, a lot of centers and volunteer organizations, so they exist still, and they maybe not now, but at the beginning it was for free. For example, in Poland, some language classes or some other things for refugees, like meetings. We visited meetings in museum when we had guide for adult people, and children were separated, and also they had a guide, and they visit museum, educated, and spend some time with the like animators, I can say. So they did some makeup for children, some drawings, they did something. Now it's more difficult because it like during for a long period it already exists, and not every organization can provide for free. So moms need to pay for everything if they can. So it also can be a problem. So need to find some new places, new classes, new dancing classes or something. For me now, solution is to for Polina is online classes, and she has her teacher for drawing. They draw together, but online. Yeah, and also need to go somewhere at some dancing classes, but it costs much more expensive than in Ukraine. So depend on opportunities. Evraldo, good morning to all. Good morning to you also. Juan Antonio, lovely Lady Jana, there are only babysitters available in Warsaw for the mother to get a needed break to unwind. I believe that they exist, of course, but also depend on price. I don't think that it would be that cheap for every Ukrainian lady. Depend on her opportunities. Yes, of course, everywhere you can use this service, and it can be a solution if the lady can provide this. Desmond, hello to you, Desmond Peterson. How is your mother doing? Is she still in Ukraine? Yes, guys, my mom's still in Ukraine. She support my stepfather, her husband, and she will be. She will not separate with him. She will stay next to him all the time. He's in military, and she staying next to him at our native city. We regularly have texting and calls with her, and yesterday was the anniversary of this war, and we had a sensitive call, cried together. So it is difficult to be separated, and we just praying for end of this war and to get together again. Okay, but a little, of course, depressed. Our people. Jacob, I think it would be difficult to get a babysitter because of the language barrier. Maybe even not. And we have, for example, here in Poland, a lot of refugees, especially in Warsaw, and a lot of people from Ukraine, which also try to find some new working area. And some of them can be babysitters. For example, at school of my daughter, we have teacher who speak in only Polish language, education on Polish language, and because this class of all the pupils from Ukraine, mostly just several foreigners, they have like one more teacher who is Ukrainian, and she translate and translate if it needs. Okay, guys, I hope you understood. I will read one more comment. Jacob, unless it is like the US, where all the immigrants from different countries seems to find each other. Yeah, have also this community everywhere, I think. Especially nowadays with the internet, Facebook groups, Viber groups, it's more easy. If somebody needs, you can easily find native people and try to organize your life with some support. The apartment building I lived in before had 4 Ukrainian families, and they all knew each other. Yes, of course, because one culture, much more things in common. Of course, it absolutely people will try to communicate with those one they understand and have some background, of course. So, guys, I hope I could explain my topic, my position. I hope you understand me, and wish you a great day. Tasty breakfast to you guys. See you tomorrow on Ukraine Dating.tv channel. I will have my live stream there. See you soon.